I thought it would be fun to share with you some of my easy go-to romantic hairstyles. All of these are perfect for either a date night or if you just want to stay home. They are so simple that you can just go either way. They're perfect if you're in a rush or you're just very limited on time. I'm also going to talk about the hair products and accessories that I use on a regular basis, and I will leave them linked down in my description box. So I have 5 hairstyles to share with you, and before I get started with this video, if you are new to this channel, I upload new videos every Monday and Friday. So if you'd like to see more of this type of content, don't forget to click that little red subscription button down below. This first one is probably one of my most worn hairstyles just because of the length of my hair. I'm at like a medium length right now, so I like to pull my hair back into like a little bun just because I'm kind of at that stage where sometimes my hair will like flip up or it'll just kind of frizz out just because I'm at that medium length. Before I go in and curl my hair, I like to always use some type of heat protectant spray. The one that I use is just from Walmart or Target or something. It's from Tresemme and it is their Repair and Protect 7. It's like a pre-styling heat protectant. With this spray in particular, I do kind of hold it back pretty far because it has a very aggressive spray. I'll just lightly spray it on and then I'll just kind of brush it through just to make sure that it's evenly covering my hair. If you're really limited on time, you don't have to take this step to curl your hair, but I actually like doing this step and I don't take very much time to do it. It takes me about 5 minutes because I do large chunks of hair. I don't do like little tiny spiral curls or anything. It's just like a loose beachy wave. The curling iron that I recommend that I have been using for years is this Hot Tools curling wand. This one has like a heat protectant covering on it. I have the heat setting set at 330. That always seems to do the job for me, but you could always go to 450 if you really wanted to, but that's a little hot for me. So this is the curling one that I use, and I just kind of start by sectioning out the top of my hair. I'll just use like a scrunchie, and then I'll just take big chunks of hair and wrap it around the curling wand. Once I finish that bottom section of the hair, I'll usually go in with a hairspray and just lightly coat it. The one that I use is the Sebastian Shaper. This one, once again, you can pick up at Walmart and it just seems to do the job for me. It's their Hold and Control hairspray, and this one is pretty much empty. I don't think it's any type of special hairspray. I know there's probably better ones out there, but sometimes just the more affordable is better for me. I mean, it does a job, so. I really like this hairspray because it has a really nice fine mist, but you do not need a lot of it, otherwise it'll just get very gritty and feel really nasty, so I don't put a lot of this stuff on. After I get all that hairspray on, I go in and do the top section that I kind of sectioned off. I don't do as big chunks of hair just because I like to get a little bit more of a defined curl so that you can kind of see that wave when I put my hair in the bun. To get your hair into that low bun, you could use just like a regular hairband, but I have found that the clear elastic ones, these are the no snag elastic bands. I picked these up from Ulta. I get them in the packs of 100. So I used to not like these just because they would pull out hair. These ones are much better, and they've definitely come a long way in getting these to not pull so much hair out. They do kind of still pull hair out, but if I'm careful, they are worth it because first of all, they keep your hair in place. I just like that you don't see that rubber band. It makes it look so It's just the little details that matter to me sometimes, and I feel like this one makes a huge difference. Once I get my hair kind of how I want it styled, I'll kind of like pull pieces out from the bun and just kind of like make them kind of frame my face. Adding the loose waves and like pulling strands out to kind of frame your face just gives it a little bit more of that romantic look. This second hairstyle is really easy, and it's just a low, loose ponytail with an accent thrown in. The one that I use is just this big statement bow, and it's definitely not for everybody. You could switch this out for like a small black one, or maybe just like a silk bow. You could kind of make it into your own style. Like, you could switch this out for whatever you wanted. All I did was I secured my hair into a low ponytail with the clear elastic bands that I mentioned before. This one you probably could get away with just a regular rubber band, but I just recommend these. Next, I just went in and clipped in this big oversized bow. Got the look that I wanted, kind of placed it where I wanted it to be. For this bow, since it's so big, I do place it a little bit higher up, just so that it makes my hair look a little bit longer, and it kind of like matches my hair length with these tails that are coming off of the bow. Once I got that bow in, I just kind of pulled pieces of hair out to kind of frame my face, especially since I have the fringe. This hairstyle looks really nice on just plain straight hair. You wouldn't have to curl your hair for this one, but usually my hair is curled and then I will kind of wear it on day 2, day 3 hair that hasn't been washed. It kind of makes it look like I put in more effort than I really did. For this next hairstyle, I use one of these jaw clips, and this one in particular I got from Francesca's. It's just kind of like a oversized one, and these things are so nice when you don't want to put any effort into doing your hair but you still want to look put together. Usually when I wear this look, I'm going in with either day 2 or day 3 hair. So I will typically spray my roots with a dry shampoo. The one that I use is from Batiste. Their scents are pretty strong, and they do have a very strong white cast, but I just kind of rub it into my roots, and I do have the darker hair and it ends up turning out fine for me. Then I'll just go in and twist my hair up and then secure it in with the jaw clip. This one has turned out to be really nice for me because it is a little bit bigger. It has to be big enough to kind of grab all of my hair. I don't focus the jaw clip on the lower portion of the twisted hair. I focus it on the top, and that way it's just kind of there and it's not moving around, because sometimes it'll move around if you kind of don't get it placed right exactly. For this one, once again, I like to pull pieces out just to kind of frame my face and give it a little bit of that effortless romantic look. So this fourth hairstyle is probably one of the easiest out of all of them. You can do it with either straight hair or wavy, just depending on what you want. But what I do is I go in, I part my hair right down the middle, just because it looks best with the hairstyle that I have. Then I just go in with a big padded headband, and I just really like how it looks. They've been really popular these past couple months. I've been noticing a lot of really cute hairstyles with them. I like to kind of have a lot of the hair forward and then kind of have the headband peeking out underneath. I just like the look, and sometimes I'll go for a different style with the headband. You could pull your hair back into a little ponytail and wear the headband. I just think it's such a cute accessory. I think it looks good on anybody. So this next look reminds me of like almost a bridal or like old Hollywood glam look. I will go in and do a deep part and kind of pull it off to the side. I'll have a lot of hair on my right side and just kind of use it to frame my face. And then usually I'll have it like nice and wavy if I can. Once I have the hair parted where I want to with that deep part, I will go in and spray my hair with like a volume boost, because I like to have as much volume as possible for this look. I can get the volume with my dry shampoo, but one of my favorite ways to get the volume is with my Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. This one is a bit expensive, but I do kind of save this for special occasions, and it just keeps that volume there in my hair. And then I will go in with just a hair clip of my choice and just kind of pin back that section of the hair that doesn't have as much hair on the one side. And I like to do this just because I think it balances out the look. I'm really into the pearl clips at the moment, but you could go in with a really tiny one if you want just a nice delicate look, or you could go in with a big sparkly one. I love those accents in there. They can instantly glam up the look right away, and it's super easy. Those are the 5 of my go-to hairstyles that I wear a lot and that you've probably seen me wear in a lot of my videos. I hope this gave you some inspiration for some hairstyles that you could wear for Valentine's Day, whether you're staying in or going out, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!